supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero, described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as being brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And let me go into a little more detail on that, because some of the runs he makes are actually quite crazy, and there seems to be a recklessness about it and no order. And he just leaves it to whomever behind him to fill the gap, but I like that in his game.
Okay, interesting. And already we're underway here. De Paul. McAllister. Simeone. Sabitzer, and that's been won straight back, and it's Arnautovic. Schmidt. Now it's Laimer. Now it's crossed into the middle. Messi. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Chance for a shot! Goal! Argentina! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Argentina make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Schmidt. Laimer. Baumgartner. Sabitzer. And Arnautovic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
McAllister. Who's he going to play in? Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Danso wins the duel this time. Alvarez! Great effort, but no way through. Danso. Laimer. Schmidt. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Paul. Lobbed in behind. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alaba. Now it's Arnautovic. And he's found a way past. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Arnautovic. Good chance here! Oh, that is very close.
Baumgartner brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
De Paul. Aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Sabitzer. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Does really well to win the ball there. Sabitzer. Alaba. Schlager. Played towards the other side. Lima. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Schmidt. Can he deliver? Lima. Otamendi. Tagliafico. Otamendi. Otamendi forwards and with intent. And it's Arnautovic. Baumgartner. Baumgartner! Molina. Now it's Simeone. And he's making progress on the ball. He's in space and looking for options. Molina, and that's aimed into the middle. It's run loose here. Messi. Can he finish? Baumgartner.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's gone for it! Romero attempts a clearance. Baumgartner. Alvarez. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Alvarez. Lima. Austria going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Baumgartner. Argentina making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Moved on forwards. Baumgartner proves too strong, and he has been fouled there. Lima. Romero defending his corner stubbornly. Baumgartner! It's off target and by quite a way. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Tagliafico. McAllister in acres of space out wide. Oh, it's come loose. McAllister's cross. Baumgartner. Molina. Romero, he's gone direct here. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Baumgartner. Spread out to the left. Schmidt. He's had a shot! No, he's missed it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Molina. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Molina. Simeone. Molina. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Messi. And a chance! Tagliafico. Messi. Cross goes in there. Carries far too far and out of play. That'll be a throw-in. Sabitzer. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Lovely feet. Sabitzer. Here it is, cross. Can he finish? Fair effort, he reacted well.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Fernandez. Romero. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Fernandez shifted upfield. Sabitzer. He's going to be disappointed with that. Quality ball. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Schmidt. Tagliafico. McAllister. Tagliafico. McAllister. Tagliafico. Now it's McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Sabitzer. Showing good feet. Schlager. There are a few waiting for it. This might spell danger. Shoots! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's managed to get free. Sabitzer. Baumgartner. Out to the right.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Alvarez has created one goal already. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. Nice one too, very nice. Great challenge, time to perfection. Baumgartner. Now it's on Nautovic. Lima delivers the ball, climbs up big! Well, couldn't quite control it.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Romero. Fernandez. Otamendi. De Paul. That's been drilled forward. And it's McAllister. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Baumgartner. Alaba gently done. Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, delicate chip through. Now it's on now. Big chance! Messi. Molina looking to hit the byline here. Molina. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's played forward, nicely intercepted. One out of it, chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Sabitzer. Fernandez. Messi. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Molina's cross. Referee's given a throw. Tagliafico. Oh, great header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
And it's Arnautovic. That has found him in acres of space. Now it's Laimer. Hit it. It's a mighty effort! He's got a goal!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Martinez, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Austria grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Messi. McAllister. Tagliafico. Fernandez. McAllister. Muscular approach does pay off here. Arnautovic. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Simeone. Oh, sweet feet. He's found some space. Danso. Schlager. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone with a definite foul there. Romero, long ball upfield. Messi played out towards the right wing. Simeone succumbs to the pressure. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Done so. Pass just lacking in accuracy. McAllister. And it's McAllister. Alvarez. And here's McAllister. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a good run down the left. Sabitzer. Now here's the delivery. Danger averted for now. Ah, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Molina. And it's Messi. Thinks one through. That's good vision. Alvarez! Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Argentina get themselves into the lead. Lima. Nice physical challenge. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Trying it! Worth a try, shame about the outcome.
Sabitzer quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
McAllister goes on a charge down the left. Over to the left. McAllister. Well timed, excellent interception. Aim forwards. Baumgartner, Schlager, and here's Lima. He is just caressing the ball. Schmidt. Now it's Lima. Lima. Lima! Oh, it's come loose. Could be danger here. Now it's Baumgartner. Baumgartner. Otamendi gets good distance on it. Oh, that's a chance, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Molina. Moved on forwards. Wins the duel this time. Schlager. And here's Arnautovic. Simeone. Romero. Messi. Oh, can he get onto this? Schmidt. Now it's Arnautovic. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Austria getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Spread out to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Simeone. Very nicely done. Do have a chance to counter here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Simeone. Schmidt. And it's Arnautovic. He has found the way through. Lima forwards and with intent. And that has been cleared. Is there any support? He might not need it. McAllister. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Argentina are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And the second half gets underway. Schmidt. And here's Lima. Nice control. Schmidt. Lima. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he thumps it clear. Ball is over the line. Molina done delicately. Out to the left it goes. Sabitzer. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. De Paul. Fernandez. Simeone. Alvarez. Goes for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Schlager. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Played back to the goalkeeper. Romero. Messi. Molina. Simeone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Baumgartner. Alaba. Baumgartner. Moved on forwards.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Schmidt. Sabitzer. Simeone, probing pass. Danso. Schmidt. Baumgartner. Now it's on Nautovic. Tagliafico. De Paul. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Danso getting this one clear.
Simeone really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a cute ball. De Paul. Molina. Messi. Simeone has found the net here, of course. And it's McAllister. Can he find the finish? Alaba. Schlager. Decent progress down the left. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Alvarez. Messi. Fernandez. Fernandez, forwards and with intent. Molina puts them all in. And that was very necessary. Tagliafico have it back and can go again. McAllister. McAllister has been caught there, it's a foul. Messi. Messi. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Baumgartner. De Paul. Otamendi. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It'll be a throw-in. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi. Cuts out the pass.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Danso. Schmidt. And it's Arnautovic. That has been cut short. Tagliafico. Foot in. Austria.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Schmidt. Now it's Arnautovic. Baumgartner. De Paul did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Succumbs to the pressure. Tagliafico. Alvarez is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And here's Messi. Danso getting this one clear. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Schmidt. Clipped into space. Fernandez. Now it's Arnautovic. Proves too strong. Simeone. And it's Molina. Quarter of an hour into the second half. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Great chance! Sabitzer. Schlager. Aim forwards. McAllister. De Paul. And here's shot at goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Austria keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Baumgartner. There will be a throw-in. Does really well to win the ball there. Danso. A pretty loose pass. Lima. Sabitzer. Baumgartner. Picks it up out wide. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Simeone, face to face with the keeper. And they've got rid. And claimed it back swiftly. Romero. Molina. Looks to the other side. McAllister. Tagliafico. Messi. De Paul. Fernandez. Arnautovic. Well read, nice interception. And it's played forward. He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Lima. Schmidt. Moved on forwards. Messi. Otamendi shifted upfield. Tagliafico. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. Lima. Austria to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Fernandez spread out to the left. Lima. Lima forwards and with intent. And here's Arnautovic. Arnautovic, oh, good spread. And it's played in.
Austria really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Throw it. Can he latch on to this? Deflected behind for a corner kick. Alaba goes short. Time to deliver. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. Oh, such a clever touch. Arnautovic takes a shot! Fernandez. Molina. Messi. Messi gently done. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Schlager. Danso. Lima. Schmidt. Over to the left. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Calmly anticipates. Baumgartner. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. De Paul. Simeone chasing after it. Alaba cuts it out. Baumgartner. Sabitzer. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Sabitzer knocks it out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Played into the middle. Fernandez. Simeone. Schmidt. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Schmidt. Sabitzer. Out to the left it goes. So who's he picking out? Aimed in towards the centre. Baumgartner. Baumgartner! Oh, taken with style.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Fernandez wins the duel this time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Alvarez. De Paul. Moved on forwards. Danso gets across to intercept that. Schlager. And here's Alvarez. And it's Messi. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. Simeone. Great work on the overlap. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now it's and the shot! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. High quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Cross goes in there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. They get a throw in. Simeone's cross.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Lima. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession.
Austria really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Otamendi, oh, good-looking ball. We expected better, and so did he. Baumgartner. Played out to the right. Lima.
Austria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Baumgartner. So much time and space here. Fernandez. He's shifting through the gears here. Sabitzer steaming on goalwards.
Cleared without complication. Otamendi.
McAllister is onto it in a flash.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Alvarez. And it's McAllister. Tagliafico. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Now it's Simeone. And here's Alvarez. McAllister.
Argentina nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Muscular approach does pay off here. De Paul. Simeone. Romero. De Paul. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, perfectly. And Arnautovic! And The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Sabitzer. Schlager. Sabitzer. Schmidt. And here's on. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Arnautovic is offering a right smile there.
Messi. Tagliafico. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi goes forward. And that is a little undercooked. Friedel. And it's played forward. Lima. Lima. Gets the shot away! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Baumgartner clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Simeone. Alvarez. Now it's McAllister. He's found the way through. Nice physical challenge. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Molina. Romero. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Succumbs to the pressure. Schlager. Sabitzer. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Great. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That'll be a throw. Austria making consecutive changes here. And that is that. Argentina pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Argentina clearly will be very happy the way they went about things. Pretty much never lost concentration despite going ahead in an unexpected manner. I thought it was great discipline and the right temperament.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.